finger. Well, yes, there's a tiny fleck of red, but you can hardly see it. Laura, try to remember, a gentleman's table linen is always immaculate. Yes, I don't see how it got there. The napkin seems to be a washed clean except for that. It might be from Lady McIntyre's fixing. It's hard to get them marks off linen, no matter how hard you go. I expect that's it. Imagine using lipstick at her age. Why, she must be almost 40. Well, take it away and bring a clean napkin. Yes. yourself in our affairs. But really, Daddy and I prefer to keep things as they were when Mommy was around. Actually, it would be too absurd. They're both much than too old. I'm just imagining things.
Still working, daughter?
Daddy!
Isn't it a little late to be dusting?
I get up at 6:30 and work as fast as I can. It's a big house.
If only you let me get more help in.
But Daddy, we can't afford to hire really good help. Remember how Mommy always said, it's only by constant judgment you can add things as other people do.
I remember, but sometimes it seems as if people with much less income live better than we do.
I try to keep things as darling Mommy wanted them to be.
But this constant dusting, and you even at the table in here. What's wrong with the dining room?
I'm sorry, Daddy. Truly, I'm sorry. You know those scratches you got on the table the night you showed off your antique china collection with the stones? Well, I've been sanding the tabletop.
Sanding it?
To refinish it, the finish has to be removed very carefully. It's slow work, and I wasn't able to finish. And the dust from the table simply settled all over everything in the house.
Oh, my darling, refinishing? That's a job for an expert. With power tools?
You mean you let a new workman touch Mommy's table?
Well, still. All right, so we're in here, but we've only laid one place.
Forgive me, Daddy dear. Food really disagrees with you when I'm a teensy bit tired. But I'll stay and keep you company while I finish dusting.
Why, you're your mother's own daughter.
Mommy was always dusting.
That's how I remember her, too.
I'll just rinse the floor to serve your dinner. It's been ready the last half hour.
And I'm ready for it. Scone wanted me to join for dinner at the club. I just wasn't sure how you'd take it.
Oh, Daddy, you know nothing matters to me but your happiness.
But I can't forget what happened last time I stayed at the club. Remember?
It was only the cold and rain that made me so lonely for Mommy.
But tonight in the rain, am I in that cold gravestone? Soaking wet when I found you at last. You might have even caught pneumonia.
But it was you, Daddy dear, who got sick after all the fuss you made over me. You were sick with a cold for a week. You fainted, man? You may serve dinner now. Yes.
See the food ministries in the hot water again? Just what I predicted.
That reminds me, I found a chain store. The food's much cheaper.
In this neighborhood?
Well, it's not near. I just get up earlier. Flora! Excuse me, miss. I forgot. What else did you forget? Soup hot and no splashing. What was it I chopped up and put in the little covered dish? Excuse me, miss. I was to put a bit of parsley on the top. I'll fix it straight away. Try to remember next time. I will.
Couldn't I just have the soup as it is?
Daddy, if I'm your trained inexperienced help, please don't interfere.
I only thought the soup was here and hot. It isn't too tasty at best.
I try to keep down expense, but now we have the wages of an incompetent maid and the expense of her food. Don't judge the latter by the little I eat, I assure you. Flora has a very hearty appetite. You may serve the fish. Yes, sir. I hope the soup's not too hot.
It's stone.
What's that?
I said, it's fine. Can't expect Flora to become a good cook right away.
I don't expect her to. That's why I do the cooking myself. You may serve the entree a little later. Yes, sir.
I thought I saw Lady Levantier's car pull away as I pulled in.
She was here with Pamela and Diana. Really, not one of the three has an idea in her head.
It always seems so happy.
I'll say they lead completely selfish lives. pinch, sir.
Take it away, do.
You may serve the sweet a little later. Yes, sir.
Cinderella, what is this?
I thought you'd notice the beef, Daddy. I made it rather special. You wouldn't have guessed it was off the neck, now would you?
Matter of fact, I thought it was off the shank.
I knew I'd fool you. First I tenderized it by pounding it. Then I boiled it in basil and bay leaves. That's what gives it the unusual flavor.
My darling, you cooked far too much trouble for me.
Oh, Daddy, you know I'm not the time to give the cooking I'd like to. But I did think this was rather special, quite original, and unusual.
But I want you to have fun like Pam and Diana. It seems to me they're always watching television or playing music or off to dance or...
A big house like this doesn't do it itself, Daddy. I haven't plugged it in the fridge yet. And there's still lamps to clean.
That reminds me, I've arranged to have electric lighting here in this winter. It'll give you more leisure.
You must cancel the order. If you don't, I shall run away. Think of the dust it'll make when it's put in.
For a week or so, yes, but then the labor savings. A vacuum sweeper, an electric waxer, a dishwasher, and no one meant to clean.
It just goes to show you don't think I clean properly. I do my best, truly I do.
Forgive me, darling. It shall be as you wish, but I want you to have fun. Fresh air, pretty clothes for you. It isn't right for you to wear nothing but black dresses at your age.
But Daddy, Mommy's been dead so short a while.
Cinderella, your dear mother has been dead 18 months now. As a matter of fact, I've ordered 3 new dresses for you, I should say, from Paris.
3 new dresses and repairs? How can a man choose dresses? I think I'm beginning to understand. I think I see.
What have we here?
Pudding, as you see. Daddy, don't deceive me. Some woman has been interfering.
All for your good. Fresh air, parties.
Daddy, you couldn't be planning to bring some woman into Mommy's home.
And if I am, it's mainly for your sake.
My sake? Really, Daddy, who is the woman?
Cinderella, as a matter of fact, I've been needing to talk to you about this for quite some time now. You see, I've asked the Lady Laughing Tower to be my wife, and she has done me the honor to accept.
A stepmother? And with Hannah and Diana too? Stepsisters? I can't bear it.
Just what you need, young company. You don't understand what it will mean.
She'll mean I'll have a stepmother and 2 stepsisters to wait on.
Cinderella, for my sake.
Daddy, is it your heart?
Indigestion. Peppermint tablets. Quick.
It's those awful club lunches that will give you this constant indigestion. You must promise me.
Cinderella, that finger. Do you see it too? I'm always afraid to touch it. Why, it's the lost figure of spring I've been looking for all these years. My darling, a surprise like this? Where on earth did you ever find it?
Oh, that? Lady Laughing Tower left it for you.
Dear Lily, she knew what it means to me, but she couldn't have. Why, she must have had agents working on this all over the continent to find this one particular piece in scale with the others.
I believe she picked it up quite cheaply at St. Andrew's rummage sale.
In mint condition, too. Scone will die of envy when he sees it. So Lily found the lost figure of Spring Queen. Don't you see the symbolism, Cinderella? Don't you think it's quite a poetic sentiment?
It's certainly quite sentimental.
And notice the resemblance. Doesn't she remind you of someone?
Well, the hair is dark, but allowing for that.
Exactly. Lily to the life.
expect she may have looked like that when she was younger and not so heavy.
I think I may decorate the table with the wedding receptions. The table with the seasoned at the wedding receptions. Like people used to. Spring a little higher than the others. People may even notice resemblance to Lily.
Exactly how soon do you plan this wedding reception?
Oh, in about a month or so, but I'm seeing Lily tonight, and I'll be more definite after you discuss it. I'll see you before we leave. Don't wait up for me.
Very well, Father. You may clear now. Yes. Oh, what a pretty thing. I almost carried away with the dishes to be washed. Laura! Goodness, miss, you stung me so I nearly dropped the pretty thing. Just take it away and wash it as quickly as possible. I want it back right away. Yes. And tell Humphrey to come. I expect she's busy in the kitchen about now. I will, ma'am. A stepmother giving herself airs, acting as if the place were hers. My dear Miss Cinderella. Don't mind me, Humphrey. I'm just tired.
And hungry too. I'll be down with poor precious. Well, old Humphrey was a fine asshole for you.
I'm afraid I can't eat a bite.
I flavored it very delicate with rosemary and little white wine,
Well, maybe just a morsel later in my room.
and some mushrooms I tried as a toast. I picked them just this morning.
You spoil me, dear Humblebee. Why doesn't Flora come? I asked her to hurry.
She's coming now, I think.
Here it is, ma'am. Will there be anything else? You didn't chip it? No, ma'am. I was extra careful. That will be all then.
Dear mistress, another time, don't trust her with kindness like this. Leave me to it. After all, I'm used to watching brothers function, doing it regularly as they do. Why, miss, I believe to complete that set, Sir James, I should store by it. When he calls 4 seasons. This one's spring, I'll wager. But let's find it in weeks.
He plans to use it as a decoration at his wedding reception.
Wedding? Did you say wedding, miss?
He plans to marry Lady Laughing Tower and bring her here to live. Help me, I'm
Breathe this, just to be better, my darling.
Thank you, Humblebee.
Put your head down low.
No, really, I don't need to. I feel better already. Did I hear something break?
May the Lord forgive me, miss. I broke a piece of china. I'm not sorry, I can't tell you.
It's okay, Humblebee. These accidents happen. You better go. I'll explain to Father.
Shouldn't I stay? He might be angry.
He won't be. Mommy taught me what to say when one of those dingy old pieces gets broken. You gotta know how to break the news as well as the china. Mommy had such a pretty laugh.
She did indeed, an angel from heaven. I'll bring up a bit of supper later then.
I'll ring when I'm ready. So, Lady Laughing Tower, think you've got it all figured out, don't you?
Still working, daughter. How about a good night kiss?
Daddy has something awful to confess.
What is it?
The worst thing that has ever happened in this house.
But everything was all right only a few moments ago.
I can't tell you. It's something so awful.
Cinderella, tell me. Tell me at once.
I can't. I just can't.
Lily, has there been an accident?
Try to be brave.
I knew it. There has been an accident. The way she drives that Jaguar. I'll go to her at once.
Actually, Daddy, if you look here,
You mean it was only this? Lily, she's all right.
so as far as I know,
Oh, thank heaven, Cinderella. Don't scare me like that again. How did it happen?
Humblebee is careless. She's getting rather old. Perhaps we should get rid of her.
No, not Humblebee. We'd be lost without her.
Of course, I'm going to keep Humblebee. It was merely a suggestion. I thought it might please you.
Cinderella, if you really want to please me, I do have a very special favor to ask of you.
Anything, Daddy. I shan't mind how much work it is.
It isn't work, really. Cinderella, it would make me very happy if you choose your own special wedding gift as a personal present to Lily.
You know I haven't any money.
Cinderella, you have the key to the strongbox and the right to take from it what you require. You have charge accounts at all the leading stores. Won't you do this one thing for me?
Since you make a point of it, I suppose I must find time to run about shopping in addition to everything else I have to do.
Thank you, my darling. And remember, something especially fun and suitable. You have such sure instinct.
I can only do my best.
I'll run along then. By the way, be sure to put the broken piece of the figurine away. Very carefully, will you? I know a man who's a wizard at mending. His cone may not even notice it's broken.
I'll tell Miss Cinderella you're here, ma'am. Crying. Yes, crying again. Day and night.
Poor darling Ralph.
I'll tell her you're waiting.
I told you we should have gone away earlier. Help her dress.
You know, probably weights on her hand and foot.
Still, we could have cheered her up a bit, got her smiling for the event.
A few tears don't matter at a wedding.
I wish she'd come. We've only got to sit next door to the church. I can't wait to see her in the light blue dress and bow. It was such a smashing idea you had. We three dressed alike, only different colors.
I thought it looked better since naturally we're singing together. It'll get off the blow, all right?
We think so, but you never can be sure. They're running neutron reactor tests. I think that's what he said.
Goodness, Diana. You're beginning to talk like an atomic scientist yourself.
I'd better grasp the general idea if I'm going to.
You mean he actually proposed?
Not really. But he said something about meeting his mother when she gets here. And he always says we when he talks about the future.
Well, you better get here if he's coming. You didn't tell him to meet us here.
I thought he and Bella could get better acquainted that way.
Did you warn him about her?
Warn him?
Well, actually, it's so easy to hurt her feelings, and she won't so gets happy over nothing.
Oh, Pam, how could you?
Isn't it true?
I suppose so. But it makes me feel beast to admit it. Think of all she does for everyone. Why, she could go through fire and water.
Miss Cinderella will be down straight away. It's terribly late.
Shush, I hear her. She'll look a dream in the blue. Bella, you're not dressed.
Didn't you like the dress and the matching bows? I like them well enough, but they're so unsuitable for me to wear with Mommy Dead in so short a time.
But you can't go to the wedding like that.
I'm not going to the wedding. Not going. You'll hurt your father's feelings terribly.
Mama's too.
There's work to be done, and if we're to have guests pouring in,
But that's lovely.
come on, Diana will have the rest of your clothes.
Do please say yes, darling Rella. We insist. We'll simply drag you with us.
It's quite impossible. Mr. Riddy,
You're frightfully late, really.
I'm sorry. We had a nasty spill at the hot lab.
Well, I do think the janitor could have cleaned it up this time.
It's not a matter of simple mop and bucket. I had to arrange for the traps at the lab to be decontaminated.
Well, as long as you're here, we ought to leave.
You must be
I'm the stepsister to Cinderella.
Cinderella, Bill Whitty, a future fame as an atomic scientist. Actually, me and Pam are the wicked stepsisters, like in the Grimm's fairy tales. We simply must go this minute.
St. Andrews is right next door.
Oh, it would be very helpful to make it. Come along, Bill and Pam.
I thought Bella would be coming with us.
No, she has housework to do. Come on. I think I hear music.
It seems so unfeeling on insisting on your working while your own father is being married.
Oh, Bill, you mustn't worry about me.
But I do. Then let me stay and help.
No, go along. I'll be late if you don't.
If you say so. But I'll be back.
Why wasn't this room cleaned properly? But ma'am, it was. Humblebee and I had been up since dawn working at it. Well, it's a disgrace. Look at the dust from the table. Look at the brass. Find Humblebee and tell her to bring the cleaning equipment. All of it. Well, miss, wouldn't it be better to leave things be? After all, a wedding ceremony don't take long, and it being right next door and all. Flora, you forget yourself. Yes, sir. Now if you'll kindly do as I ask. Yes, sir. Right away. And Flora, bring the large packet of detergent. I will.
Cinderella, you have 3 fairy godmothers. I am the good fairy. Of the other, I prefer to say nothing.
Dear godmother, how kind of you to come to me when I have so much to look for.
Poor child, you are merely the victim of self-pity.
You say that, but if you were truly my godmother, you must have known darling mommy and how much she loved daddy.
She didn't love him at all. She married him for his worldly advantage, and when she found that didn't make her happy, she paid him off by making a nagging martyr of herself.
How dare you say such a thing?
Because it's true, and you, as a child, you were always competing with your mother and your father's attention, and when she won, you adopted her to me.
Me? Compete with mommy? Why, I love the very ground she walked on.
Did you? Did you really, Cinderella? Tell the truth.
Why, of course. How could I love her? She'd never let me go outside. She'd cry and say I'd ruined the dresses she made for me by hand. As if I liked those dresses. They weren't a bit like the other girls wore. Just to please her, I'd sit inside and do needlework.
Go on.
And I wasn't allowed to have friends over. She said they tracked in dirt and messed up everything. And once in a while, when I was invited to a party, they would whisper about my clothes and sort of laugh behind my back.
So you stopped going to the party.
And I don't know how to say cute, funny things like other girls. So I thought instead I could do things for Daddy. I love him anyway.
Do you really, Cinderella? Was it because you loved him you broke the antique figure?
That was Humblebee's fault.
But you contrived it, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And you're planning to hurt him again by wearing this awful black dress. Why not wear your pretty dress and go to the wedding?
But I'm afraid to wear nice things for fear they'll laugh at me again. At least when I wear this old black dress, they
feel sorry for you. Now, Cinderella, tell me why you hate your father and want to hurt him.
I do not hate him or want to hurt him.
Tis, Cinderella, the truth.
He always let Mommy have her way. Once we planned this wonderful vacation. Mommy loved to plan vacation and then at the last minute refused to go. But this time I thought we were actually going, and I told the girls I knew, and they were impressed. But then, as usual, Mommy faked sick. Daddy knew she was faking. I'm certain he knew. But we stayed home, as usual.
Now there. Now it's all out in the open and you can deal with it. You can forget your cruel, evil scheme to humiliate your father and his bride.
But I don't know how to manage what to say, and I didn't even buy a gift for Lady Lily like I promised Daddy. And she'd been nice to me this whole time. I thought instead,
Cinderella, I know what you planned. Don't do it. It's a cruel, wicked plan.
maybe I can still go to the wedding.
No, it's too late for that. The wedding's over, but you can put on your pretty bow and dress and slippers and leave this room exactly as Don't stay in the house so much. You need to fear fresh air. This wall of dust and cinders you create to make you feel safe. It's more like a self-made prison. So get out and get some sunshine. And with that, farewell, Cinderella.
Well, really, a self-made prison? Oh, they'll be here any minute. I don't know what to do first. I feel so uncertain.
Uncertain, Cinderella? Then let me help you.
But who are you?
Certain someone told you that you had a fairy godmother. Or two. Or three.
Well, certainly, just now a lady in a pink blonde with a diamond star in her hair.
I know her, the simpering, silly bit. Forever trying to help from believing that
All evil has a rational basis that can be purged from the mind.
But let's not talk of her. She is so not worth it. You said just now you were uncertain?
Well, it's nothing much, I guess. I'm just a trifle nervous about wearing the blue pastel dress and that fancy bow.
You mean you're going to change now from this pitiful little black dress? My dear, have you already forgotten the handsome young atomic scientist who is so concerned for you?
Well, the blue's a lot more becoming.
In blue, you look much like every other girl he knows. It's this old pitiful black dress that makes you seem special to him.
Well, really, but he's Diana's date. I'm not sure they're engaged yet, but
let's not forget the wise old saying, all's fair in love and war.
well, that's true, but it'll make Daddy happy if I change dresses.
And what has ever done to make you happy, Cinderella?
I know, and really, I planned.
I know what you planned. Go through with it. Just ask yourself, which will be more effective? Another pretty girl in a blue dress, or a hard, overworked slave, not even allowed to go to her own father's wedding?
But my other godmother said,
Surely your dear mother must have told you. She always trusted my advice.
Our advice.
Surely her opinion counts, loving her as you do.
I do believe Mommy once said something about a fairy godmother, or godmothers, but I truly thought you forgot me.
That's right, dear. Always have your cry out, but you may find it more effective to restrain your tears.
I never thought of that. How do you do it?
The secret is to allow all the effort it costs you to be clearly seen.
Now that is good of you.
Now, before we leave, I will teach you a way to summon us from our farthest covenant with a magic spell.
A magic spell?
You may use the phone if you prefer, but the phone is much faster and way more reliable.
Excuse me.
I think you will have need to summon us before too many months have passed. When you do, just bring a twig of birch, naturally from a tree in a cemetery.
From a tree in a cemetery, that'll be no problem. I always keep fresh sticks of birch for Mommy's grave. It means something to Daddy.
Good. Well, hold it in your hands and repeat these words. Horse and haddock, horse and go, horse and Gladys, ho ho.
Horse and haddock, horse and go, horse and Gladys, ho ho. There can't be any harm in such a spell. It's like a simple nursery rhyme.
Yet it will bring us from our farthest coven. Well, godchild, your servants are at hand.
Now it's your chance to make a lasting impression on that young atomic scientist.
It took us a while to find everything.
That's all right. We'll just have to work faster. How about we move the chair off to the side? That'll be out of the way.
But miss, we won't have time.
How about will you kindly do as I asked and not argue?
Yes, sir. Where should we put these?
In the center of the room, where they'll be handy. Pour humidity re-waxing. It's as if there's never been any wax on it before. And once you finish with that, you may help me polish the fire irons.
I see that all is under control.
Farewell, dearest godchild.
Farewell.
Call us a deed. Remember the spell. Laura, you're getting this book gorgeous. It's dangerous.
Oh, Humphrey, you fuss so. Adults are accustomed to walking on waxed floors. But, ma'am, if you should slip, I'd never forgive myself. Very well, you may leave out that and help me polish the fire irons.
Service, it's the wedding party.
Oh, I'm like you. I'll have to go in and change my apron. That isn't necessary. Just answer it as you are. It really doesn't matter as long as you show them in.
Cinderella? What's all this appalling mess?
We were just finishing. You may put things back in place.
And get this cleaning equipment out of the way too. Cinderella, why is the room begun today of all time?
I'm sorry, Daddy. We tried to get done earlier. We've been at work since dawn.
I'm sorry, Cinderella. I had no idea you had the room, but it would take so much work.
Why, I say it's amazing what that girl has done. In the old days, at Laughing Tower, it had taken 10 maids to make the system out of disorder. But that's what I've always said. Do it yourself and show them.
My dear Lily.
Come now, let's all have a cup of punch and forget the matter.
Smile. Some punch, Mama. Some punch, Daddy.
Thank you, my dear.
Some punch, ladies now. Thank you, my dear. A beautiful, beautiful wedding. Thank you. Will you have some punch? Dear mother was so happy. Oh, we all are. Want some punch? Cinderella looks lovely today, don't you think? Pinch to white, pinch to white. But all the what she does, I doubt your father gives her enough to eat. Starving her as they starve her poor mother. Poor Lily, she little knows. Ah, but her weight will soon reduce itself without any trouble to her. Can I get you more punch? No, my dear. We were just saying how exquisite your sweet mother looks today. Doesn't she? I wonder. Sir James doesn't realize the impression he makes. Pamela and Sarah, all decked out. And poor Cinderella, with nothing but an oversized black dress. I have never seen such a black thing, but that's always the way it is with the second marriage.
Why, bless my soul, Sir James. You actually completed your set of 4 seasons.
A gift from Lily.
And to scale, where on earth did you ever find it?
At St. Andrew's Rumpet Sale, you were there a trifle late.
I told you we shouldn't have been at that sale when it opened.
My dear, I hurried.
Completes the set, worth a fortune now. Years and years of collecting, and I never got a single piece of Kendler. It is Kendler, right? Mind if I pick it up?
Look it over.
Yes, Kendler. Very nice. Quite valueless. It's mended.
Mended? Did he say mended?
I'll explain later.
Ah, well, accidents do happen. One has had to find another. One could take up the table down here. Weren't you young people planning something on the terrace? We were. Bill? Bill?
Yes, Diana?
Should we go on the terrace now?
Oh, I really must get back to the lab. I've got to make sure the health count is low enough so that we can run tomorrow.
Oh, Bill, can't you just skip this once? Let someone else take over. Please. It would be nice if you could stay.
I really can't. It's essential we test the equipment before it's set up in the shop next week at Aldermaston. Can we continue our talk later?
Perhaps.
Then I'll call up, if you'll excuse me.
Wasn't there something special you prepared, my darling?
Oh, Daddy, yes. I thought I must give you something, and this is all I have to give.
Why, thank you kindly, Cinderella.
But what is it?
It seems to be some kind of photograph. Oh, miniature. What a pretty young face. Why, who is it?
Why, it's my first wife, Cinderella's mother.
Why, a mother of a picture of her mother and her youth. How charming of Cinderella. It's quite old-fashioned. I thought it might look nice on the antique chest in your bedroom.
Why, so it will. Thank you again, my dear.
I've always treasured it. It's the only thing. What a sweet thought. How struggling has brought that child out.
She's so emotional.
It's just a phase. She'll get over it. Wait till this fall when His Majesty opens the season with the Princess Ball. She'll be too busy dreaming about the future to brood over the past. Nevertheless, I agree. Cinderella is remarkable. You seldom find a guy like that nowadays.
Very, very seldom.
Oh, Humblebee, Miss Diana says, could you please press this?
I can actually. Apparently we still down backstairs to Circus Jam.
Leave me press it. She'll never know.
I better do it. It's my house. It's not that there isn't a problem. You don't get excited.
It is not too often a secret that the Prince on Kitty's 21st birthday, a number of suitable foreign princesses will be there. I take you now to the palace kitchen where Jasmine Carver is standing by sharing her pictures with Lord Michelle. There, Jasmine, take your right. Jasmine Carver, preparing to the palace kitchen. I'm preparing to be a small wood cottage and ready for the chef to arrive right now. Small lips type of men excusable under the circumstances. I have just been handed a hasty memo. It says 100 cake homes, 150 baked hams, 20 cents of meat, 100 something cakes. I assume this is the list of meats in preparation. Just a moment. There's an additional pencil I can barely read. It says that the individual services of butter are in the shape of swans. Truly royal touch. We are now in the great banquet hall. I see that the familiar walnut paneling has been replaced with a bright red tapestry. It makes an enchanting background with the slides of roses below Wisconsin skunks and the distinct service of silver plates, ramen.
Miss Cinderella suggested I might stop by on my way to lunch, if she's not busy dressing.
Dressing? Why, so she was out in the kitchen about 10 minutes ago. I'll see. Bill, you did come.
Cinderella, I thought you'd be too busy to see me.
I almost missed you. I stopped by Mummy's grave to gather these leaves. I like to keep a little decoration for her photograph.
She's very pretty. She looks just like you.
I used to keep the photograph in my room, but I thought it might mean something to Daddy to have it down here.
It's almost like a little shrine. Cinderella, I thought I'd find you all dressed up for the ball. But,
You find me dressed for work, as usual.
I expect I'm really showing my limitations. But isn't there some way your work could be organized to leave your evenings free? My mother says,
I'm sure your mother organizes her home wonderfully well, and you did say she lives in a small cottage in the country, didn't you?
my mom's not coping with anything like Wolf Earl's home.
Besides, even if the work could wait, I've literally nothing to wear but this.
But Diana's been chattering for weeks about the Paris ball gown she used to be wearing. What? I've never heard of such beastly selfishness. I've known Diana Laughingtop for years. How can she have changed so?
Oh, Bill, you mustn't blame her. She's just young and thoughtless.
She's 2 years older than you are. I'm going to have it out with her. Tell her my mind, this very day.
No, Bill, you mustn't. You just don't understand what a stepdaughter's life can be. Daddy has so many responsibilities now. Some have to do with that. Why, work for a few friends and my own responsibility? I truly couldn't bear it.
There. You shan't be hurt much longer.
You won't say anything to Diana?
I promise.
Thank you. That promise means a lot to me. I feel as if I can't bear anything else. You see, because I had so terribly much to go to the ball, too.
rang, sir?
Bumblebee, you've known Miss Cinderella for a long time, haven't you?
Well, sir, seeing as I dressed her in a christening robes, you might say I have.
I expect you to do a lot for Miss Cinderella, wouldn't you?
The Cinderella's my life, sir.
Then isn't there some way you can ring up a ball gown for her? Put them on a Diana's or something. What I mean is, I'd almost break into shop and steal one for her to wear.
But, sir, none of that was needful. Miss Barbara Paley left and told her especially for her to wear this evening.
Like okay, but
I coached her to try it on. Oh, sir, she was treating it. Like Lady Lapham said, Cinderella's so slender she can wear a bouquet.
there must be something wrong with the dress.
Wrong with it? I'll tell you one model. And if there were, sir, she has others. There was one she was to have worn to the wedding, matching Miss Pamela's and Leanna's only powdered look.
You mean she could have gone to the wedding, but she wasn't allowed to?
Oh, sir, you don't understand my Miss Cinderella. She wanted to go, and she don't want to go. If you follow me.
No, I'm afraid I don't quite follow.
Why, even as a child, she was reading a little atrocity story. Wearing her sweet away and fair word and such a mother before her. It's in the blood. No, sir, don't let this little disturb you. Miss Cinderella wants to go out, be it a wedding or ball, go she will, and there'll be no stopping her.
I guess I understand.
Will there be anything else?
Nothing, thank you.
I believe this Diana's interesting. So tell your hair.
Diana? Yes. No, I haven't the nerve. I've got to run. Thank you, Bumblebee. Thank you very much.
The motor car is standing at the door. He says that it's down here on Miss Diana's.
Quickly give it to her.
Speaking to you now from the palace ballroom, the first impressions of flowers everywhere. Their fragrance mingles with the subdued odor of beeswax floors. The pillars which surround the dancing floor are of an amethyst matrix, and the Corinthian columns of shale gray. The Venetian glass chandelier, which has been electrified for this occasion, glitters. Oh, I have word that the first of the cars is winding up the processional route. I take you now to Jasmine Hardy's.
Good job, Flora. Yes. Excuse me, miss. I was that excited I forgot about your ribbon. It doesn't matter.
I can press ribbon on Miss Diana.
I decided not to wear it.
Will there be anything else?
No, was Mr. Whitty here a bit ago?
Yes, sir.
Did he ask for me?
Well, not exactly.
What did he say?
He was talking to Miss Cinderella, and she left, and we fell into talk like,
Yes.
well, I said I thought you was finished dressing, and should I tell you he was here?
Go on. And then?
And then he said, yes, no, I haven't the nerve.
Yes, no, I haven't the nerve. Did he say anything else?
He just looked at his watch and said he'd have to rush.
Well, thank you, Bumblebee. Do I look all right?
Here they did, though.
Oh, those pillows, so stiff.
Can I get you a cup of tea, miss? You don't look well.
Nothing, thank you, Bumblebee. That will be all.
What's the matter, Diana?
Cinderella.
Poor Cinderella.
Lucky Cinderella. She didn't. Bill.
You mean he actually proposed to her? Oh, Di, he could be such a fool.
She's perfectly beautiful.
So are you, plus a wonderful disposition. Don't cry. I'll get Mama's smelling salts. Mama, your smelling salts?
My evening bag. I left it right here on the table.
Tears, Diana? What happened?
Nothing.
Seems likely you've been depressed. More like Cinderella than your own dear self. Tell Mother.
It's nothing. Did you finish doing Mama's hair?
She told me you were helping her. I put them here, I'm certain.
Are we all ready? The car is ready.
I can't find my gloves in my evening bag. Seems like I can't let a book and a hairbrush in this house without having to spend half an hour hunting. Things usually tucked away. Here they are, Mama.
Where's Cinderella? Is she ready?
Bella dear, we're waiting. Oh no, Isabella, you promised to go this time. Bella dear, you accepted.
How can I go to the ball when I have a whole house to clean for you?
But think what you're missing. The older women will all be wearing their jewels. They say they're to be formed You can't clean house day and night. Come on now, we're going if we have to drag you with us.
Rilla, dear, I know this will come as a shock to you, but there's criticism of your father and me because you never go out. Do come, dear, and show them that we are all fond of each other.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I can't be a party to this section.
Very well, since you really seem to prefer drudgery. Come, girls. Lily?
Well, bye, Rilla. Take care of yourself.
For drudgery, I like that. And all the rest of them having fun.
Aesthetic shape of monotypes. The palace hall is now beginning to be thronged with beautiful costumes and glittering jewels. They are escorted by ambassadors, noblemen, the elites. Just a moment, and let us now go to our mobile unit, who's trying to get through to the Secretary of Foreign Affairs, who they have a word common.
You need me here to slave for them? I'll show them. I'll go just as I am. No, they never let me in. Oh, Mommy. How silly of me. I'd forgotten. My fairy godmothers. Horse and haddock, horse and go, horse and Pilates. Ho, ho.
What's the matter, my poor child?
I'm so happy. It's the night of the Prince's Ball and I'm not allowed to go. I'm forced to hear a new housework.
Go anyway and enjoy yourself. Your sisters will never have to know, or you can be back before them.
How can I go when I have no clothes to wear and no money for a taxi? And I just turned on the fancy television. They're already in motor cars.
I like the way you approach things. I can see that you don't take life too easily, but you must always remember to repine effectively.
But never mind, my dear. If you truly wish to go, do as I tell you. Run into the kitchen garden and fetch me the largest pumpkin you can find.
Did you say pumpkin, godmother?
You heard what you said. Go, go! Now, what would be most effective? A black daimler?
No, too dignified to stick.
What about a brown open sports car, upholstered in leopard skin?
Goodness, no, what are you thinking of? The mood must be romance. And for that, there is nothing better in the world than an old-fashioned old coach pulled by 6 horses.
Yes, of course.
I brought the largest.
That will do nicely. Place it in the drive.
And then go to the pantry and check the trap for mice.
There's sure to be. Pamela and Diana are both so wasteful. I try to put food away. They're always leaving crumbs about. It does attract mice, so.
And now for the horses. Let me see. Black horses are very chic. Actually, that's my favorite color.
No, whoever heard of a princess in a gold coach pulled by black horses? Perhaps the extinct Hanoverian breed would create more of a stir, with long creepy tails and manes, of course.
Of course.
Ah, there you are, my dear. I see you found them.
There's 6 small mice and 1 large one.
Excellent. Place them in the drive in front of the pumpkin. Then once more, go to the kitchen garden where you found the pumpkin and check the wall crevices. You will find 6 lizards. Catch them and bring them to me.
Yes, godmother.
Now, just let me visualize. There'll be the gold coach, the 6 Hanoverian horses, quite rosy and plump. Black harness, I think, with gold cockades at the ears, a fat coachman in a wig on the box, and the 6 women in attendance. Livery?
I think I'll have them wear silk knee breeches and black silk stockings. The coat's black.
No, you have to watch your tendency to make things black. Sepia velvet coats would do nicely. Frogged with gold and gold buttons, and my crest of a broomstick rampant. That ought to do it.
Why doesn't that child come? I have her dressed inside on cloth of silver, perhaps? But still, there'll be any number of guests dressed in that. I will think of something to differentiate ourselves from the others. The slippers, they shall be made of glass.
Make haste. Place them in the drive behind the pumpkin. And now, godchild, shut your poor red eyes while I concentrate on my spell. 1, 2, 3. Scorpio, Draco, Sagittarius. 4, 5, 6. Albedarian, Alfred, Altair. you may open your eyes.
Dear godmothers, what a beautiful coach of horses and what magnificent footmen.
Then off to the ball. Dear, what am I thinking? I saw you're dressed. Now, stand very so while I conjure.
Shall I just stand here?
There, in plain view? Modesty, my child, do step behind the screen.
They'll bring it
I'll tell Lady Laughington you're here, ma'am. Tell her she needn't hurry down. I know she has so much to do with lunch break. And I would rather have a little photos, if I may. Oh, yes, ma'am. Do. Well, Humphrey and I hardly know how we managed before Lady Laughington and all the inconveniences. The big TV set and the phone and everything. Oh, it's not the other half of Laughington, really. I'll tell her you're phony. She'll be down directly.
This is Laura Chamberlain's office. I'm sorry to be such a bother, but my silly niece left her last shoe at the palace the night of the ball. The name was cardboard. I didn't tell her before this. I hate giving trouble. And it's, rather original. So can you make inquiries of me? You have? You do? Well, I must say, dear Grace, did you finish your phone call? I have, thank you. You're tired. Would you like some tea? Shall I read you some? The lunch party had gone low. Indeed gone. I stopped just a moment. Such an inconvenience. Whistle died. I'm always delighted. I know. My niece could let me know that, but she was arriving in the city this morning. Such a sweet girl. Always racing around the country. No, did you? You must bring the new girl to the luncheon. I thought you wished to include, but I thought I'd better ask. You should have just brought her along. My girls would be delighted. Cinderella, too. Dear Lily, you won't mind my speaking frankly. Of course not. Isabella luncheon? Have you begun to invite someone? The whole idea was to invite you to.
No, nothing like that. I just thought you said my girls and Cinderella too.
Dearest Billy, couldn't you try a little harder to treat Cinderella like a doctor? After all, they're just 3 young girls together. But I do treat them the same. You need to. If I've said it once, I've said it a dozen times. Lily means to be fair. You mean there's no criticism? There's feeling. Now mind, I don't see that for myself. I hate to call you a typical mother. I had no idea. I'd hoped Cinderella had been allowed to ball. My dear, you begged her to go. It was just a thought. I see on TV, as well as phone. Has there been any ladies about the princess? I'll see.
Hundreds of calls pouring into the Lord Chamberlain's office from relatives of young women who all seem to have lost glass slippers at the ball. Do not phone. The Lord Chamberlain's office phone has been temporarily disconnected. I repeat, the Lord Chamberlain's office phone has been temporarily disconnected.
Interesting. I must run along and pick up Mildred if I am to be back in time for the lunch party. No, dear. I'll just let myself out. It's such a sunny day to read a press or hear about news or read in the dark dining room. And at least we don't have to do the last. Serve the luncheon out on the terrace. It's a beautiful day.
you go. I'll be here for James if you need me.
Wait for the arrival of the royal heir. The princess may be a visitor in our kingdom, whose presence was unfortunately overlooked, and who chose to attend the ball incognito.
That was from the little sheepish in line paper.
It doesn't sound very possible.
She didn't look a bit foreign to me. The thing that I realized of her, she looked like our own Cinderella.
That's the resemblance I was puzzling about. It only shows Bella can make of herself that she take a little trouble. Be careful with those flowers. You don't want any mess with Cinderella.
That's why I brought them in here. To keep out of her way. She's been very extra lately.
I think she regrets not going to the ball.
Do you realize this is the first time we've had to talk to each other? Either one of us is getting warm water so Bella can sleep, or getting a cool compress for Bella's headache, or you're on the phone refusing dates.
From chaps who've known me all their lives and never noticed me if the prince asked me to dance.
That's no reason to say no all the time.
Of course not. I could have dared to keep me dating so far ahead.
How'd you guys meet anyway?
It was rather romantic. You know that awful moment when the princess came in and the prince simply dropped my hand and bolted? Not so much to excuse me. I really almost died standing there in the middle of that enormous ballroom. It would have been so embarrassing to walk off the floor in front of everyone.
Well, darling, you're as good as invisible. Everyone was looking at the princess, myself included.
Derek wasn't watching her. Like a flash, there was this talk of the new stranger found me, asking if he might have the honor of the romantic dance of the evening.
And what did you say?
Well, it was so ridiculous, but I cannot say, have we met?
Go on, and then?
The orchestra struck up the Blue Danube, and he simply swept me away. Australians just are different, Di. You have to laugh at their marvelous free way of life. I think I'll just see if there's anything more about the princess.
The golden diamond. In it is the glass slipper of our vanished princess. Any woman who can wear this slipper will be a princess bride. Rest assured, Station WTTV will be first on the scene. So please don't change the station. In the meantime, our sponsor has a word.
Let's find it, she's right. Find her shoe size. I never dream of criticizing our friends, but really, Humblebee's right.
Well, maybe it's as good a way as any. I mean, you think you know someone, but you have so much in common. And there's a feeling between you two, nothing can ever change. And then suddenly, it's all so different. And you don't even know why.
I invited Bill after all.
You did?
He accepted like a shot. I hardly know just where to see him.
Next to Bella, I should think.
I know for a fact he's opposed to the ball.
He hasn't called me either.
He asked how you were.
I suppose he asked about Bella first.
He didn't mention her.
Put her next to Bella. They probably had a little tip. Lately, she flies up over nothing at all.
All right, I don't look for a chance to pass things up if there is anything. Oh, well, unless you, I went over this room with myself an hour ago.
And a terrible job you did, judging by the quantity of dust about.
Could the dust cloth be the reason for the dust? I mean, the slipper leaves everything shiny and never stirs up dust.
My stepsisters, I'm willing to wait on you day and night, but I refuse to permit this nagging constant criticism. One thing more. Would you kindly remember I like the pillows arranged decently and not in a disgraceful heap?
Really, Bella, is it necessary to use that tone?
It's such a trivial thing to make a fuss over.
We have luncheon guests coming.
The guests who are apt to notice those clumsy boots you're wearing, then notice the arrangement of the pillows. Do please shave your pumps, Bella.
It's Bella, dear.
Do that. And put in a new cashmere dress too, dear. So becoming.
Humblebee! Yes, sir? Wherever are you taking those glasses?
To the terrace, ma'am.
To the terrace? What for?
The Latin Tower luncheon served up there.
That is quite impossible.
Well, dear,
Just like that. Should we all discuss this before changing the plan?
That won't be necessary.
well, dear, I merely thought that serving the luncheon al fresco on such a lovely day would add a festive touch. See how sunny it is outside? And the dining rooms? Well, a bit dark and gloomy. Don't you find it so, dear?
Judging for the purpose of the luncheon, no. Any lady knows that it is quite impossible to remove one's garments on an open terrace.
Why, dear, I hardly find anything immodest about slipping up a shoe. But since you feel that way, why, of course, it shall be as you wish.
Very well, I'll look at the dining room.
Oh, Mama, why do you always give in to her?
She gets more difficult every day.
Yes, I thought that too, but I'm afraid of making bad matters worse. There are distressing stories about, most distressing,
About Cinderella?
and about us too, you girls and me.
You, Mother, with your disposition?
Lady Carport hinted at that this morning.
What do they accuse us of?
They say we treat Cinderella badly, give her no decent clothes to wear, and make her drudge for us. But as we entered the ballroom the other night, I noticed a perfect stranger. He looked us over, almost contemptuously, and as he turned to his partner, he said, and at home, a young girl dressed in rags, breathed by the ashes. I'm sure he meant me to hear it too.
Well, we'll be as meek as mice.
Let her go it over us if she wants to.
Thank you, girls. I knew I could depend on you.
Actually, I believe it's Cinderella's own doing. She whines so and makes it pour out to everyone.
Maybe Billy will marry her and take her away.
No!
I am king. I'm sorry, Diana.
It's alright. I'll just go take these to the table and then we'll help Mama.
Have you finished the police cards? Just finished, Ella, dear. Let me see the seating chart. Who is seated next to me? Billy on one side and Lady Carmel's face on the other. That would be satisfactory. You may put the place cards on the table. Yes, Cinderella. Alas, my poor godchild, how much I pity you. You again? Well, perhaps you do pity me, but I noticed you with my other godmothers who have made such a success as well. Those wicked old women, they only seek your worthy advantage and don't care at all how they achieve it. I never expected to see a godchild of mine driving in a pumpkin coach, attended by mice and lizards, and acting like a princess. That last bothers me also. I don't know how to pass it off as a prince, because now that I'm not really a princess, it has me worried a lot. Is that all that worries you, Cinderella? Of course, but I was possibly... Cinderella, tell the truth. If I'm to help you, I must know the truth. I don't quite understand Bill Whitty. The atomic scientist? What about him? Well, ever since the night of the ball, he's, well, practically ignored me. A first-rate mind can't be deceived permanently. You've begun to see through your little tricks. Ma'am! Use your good sense, child. If you had succeeded in marrying him before, maybe he would have begun to understand you. Toleration is the best you can hope for. Just like your father tolerated the petty spite of your mother. Tolerate me? I like that. Like it or not, that's the way it is. You either accept toleration or change your ways. Or you can always marry a second-rate man who you can deceive. At least the prince was interested. Interested, Cinderella? Interested in who? Interested in who? Interested in himself. Right opposite. No one is paying attention to their majesty, the king and queen. Every eye is on the road person. Actually, most of them are looking at me. Alas, one of you is as vain and silly as the other. I dare to do nothing to help you. But you said you'd help. You promised. But I can only help you if you are guided by my words of wisdom. I'll do anything. Then take this as your motto. It is never too late to start being honest and enjoying yourself. Never too late to start being honest and enjoying myself? Well, that's an odd thing to say, and rather impertinent too. To think I may become godmothers. You give me such confidence.
And now, since your guests are to be greeted, we leave you.
Ah, you must be there.
Hello. Diana, this is Derek. Derek Banster, my sister Diana. Hello. And my sister Cinderella.
I do believe we're not far ahead of the Royal Herald.
We're almost certainly spied at, weren't we, grandmother? Dear Elspeth is so shy. The dear child begged to go home when she learned she'd arrived just in time to try the slipper. Of course, we reminded her that it was her duty to remain and try it on.
Show 'em your feet, Elspeth. Shouldn't think there'd be many like that in the city.
Oh, granddaddy, you tease so.
Oh yes, come forward.
Flora, if that's the Royal Herald, will you ask him to step inside?
Yes.
Sir,
I royal decree all American must tie the slipper. Now who will be first?
our guest should be first, and then my 3 daughters.
Excellent. The girls in the order of seniority. Let us begin.
Permit me.
Your toes, dear. I'm trying, and it's just too small.
Next.
Try. Andrew, I did my footprint so I can hardly walk.
Elspeth, may I?
A near thing, miss.
Try once more. This unseasonable weather sometimes causes her feet to swell slightly.
I know my duty, ma'am. The slipper don't fit.
Libby?
Next.
If it's Mr. Lincoln.
But this is a Washington.
Dad! It's a... Oh.
Sarah?
Thank you. Let's go, Dad.
I'm coming. Back in my day, we didn't tell our parents to hurry. We let them take their sweet time.
It fits, look at that. Prince, I'm ready to be your wife.
It doesn't fit.
Yes, it does. Look at that.
Your toes are turning blue and black.
It's always good color. Tell him, Mom. Tell him. Oh, yeah. Always blue black.
Even my toes are blue, but I think it's running.
Next.
I can do it myself.
I do the boss. That's never.
Come in first, Pamela, then Diana, then Cinderella.
Oh, Daddy, please no. Actually, me and Grandma have been like heart horses.
Hush, dear. We must obey the royal decree. It only takes a moment.
That's my girl.
How true the old sayings are. A mother, all days of her life. A father, till he gets a new wife.
Next.
Return, Diana.
I'm just certain you can wear it, Diana. What a sweet nature.
Next.
Come on, you're not giving her a fair test. Come on, put it on her foot.
Her foot's so big she can't fit her toes inside.
The slipper's not a bit small. Obviously, the girl who wore it lost it off her foot because it was so big. Are your feet truly that huge, Diana? Why, I've never seen such big feet. Just look at them, Bill.
Oh, I've always admired Diana.
enough.
Next, please, I have a little city to visit.
Your turn, darling.
Oh, Daddy, do I have to try on the slipper too?
You see, it's just too pathetic. The poor dear expects to be left out of everything.
Shush!
But you're wearing your work boots.
Oh, Dad, you know I couldn't leave my work long. I still see to clean.
As I said, your father tell you it's a new wife.
Granny, why does the poor girl work so hard not to wear such poor clothes?
Hush, dear. I'll explain when we get home.
Shall I just slip my foot in?
If you can. Why, I believe it fits.
Cinderella! Fancy that! Go on, Rob. Put the other slipper on the foot of your mistress. And now, Prince, take off your disguise and declare yourself.
James accept this casket and told me she will be my bride.
Be warned this time, Cinderella. This conceited prince will never make you happy.
I accept it, my prince, and I thank you. Go away. Humblebee, here, man.
Ladies, gentlemen, my fiancée. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for being here at this historic event, in which a prince of the realm deigns to raise to his side a mere common, whose love has been constant, thus proving that our loyal benevolence considers himself even the least of our subjects. You, my dear, are doubtfully fortunate, not only by becoming my spouse, you will go down in legend and in favor as the poor little judge that was honored by our Lord. People say it is the Cinderella story, whenever there is the existence of a lowly person like yourself.
Thank you, my prince. Thank you very much indeed.
Madam and young women, I take from you the daughter and sister whom you have been treated so cruelly.
Why, sire!
But sire, your highnesses.
My dearest, have you any instructions before we go to the palace?
No, yes, Humblebee, ma'am. Pack my dresses, pack them very carefully, and bring them after me to the palace.
Yes, sir. Your highnesses, we have refreshments ready.
I think we shall not trouble your hospitality any further. In fact, I doubt that we shall ever meet again.
Don't you think it would be unkind if we did not invite my stepmother and stepsisters to our wedding?
My darling, you are as beautiful as you are generous.
I bear no one any malice, no matter what provocation I may have had. We might even include them in some of our parties, the larger ones.
You are not only the most beautiful girl I've ever met, but the most compassionate and forgiving too.
Those of you who wish may follow us to the palace. Those of you who prefer Lady Laughing Tower's entertainment may, of course, remain.
Poor prince, poor Cinderella.
What do you mean, poor prince? Poor Cinderella? What did you say?
Let's just say each one of them is going to be a terrible punishment for one another. Like,
How absurd. I was charming. Mildred? Another part of your relief.
Come, Lily. Let us see our guests in the car.
Crikey, now's the time to duck out.
oh dear, we mustn't.
Why not? It'll show you'll find a servant.
Oh, Bill, you mustn't stay. You'll give offense.
They won't notice.
But they will. You heard what she said. She was looking right at you.
I heard.
They'll never ask you to the palace again.
I wouldn't have time to go if they did.
The royal favor.
The only person trading that matters with you.
I must be the motor car now. Yep, there they all go. I'm afraid it's too late now.
You sure you don't mind your Cinderella the one the prince?
Why should I mind? I'm happy for her. Isn't it such a lovely day? The kind of afternoon when the sky takes possession of the earth. Look up, Bill. Doesn't it seem as if the
arena full of huge white tents, as if a tournament were to be held aloft.
And here we are, on this bright green glass water river. Diana, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you.
Yes, Bill?
In a way, I'm afraid to. Life won't be ending around the parties for us. But I figured I could get 2 weeks off from the lab. 10 days anyway.
Yes, Bill?
There's this cabin I have, up in the mountains. There's open all around, and at this time of year, without the leaves on the ground, there's some sort of fluff and gold effect, where the earth becomes brighter than the sky.
Oh, excuse me, miss. I was just going to tidy.
Well, they're gone. The whole kit's at your Buddha logo.
I think I just set around my slippers. They're killing me. Flora, would you mind bringing me my house slippers? The old ones?
Yes,
You might bring this with you. Give it to help me pack with Cinderella's things.
I will.
I've just had a smashing idea. Let's all take our trays out and eat on the terrace. It always upsets Cinderella, so to change her tea. But she isn't here anymore, so we can do as you please.
Yes, all of us. What an inspiration, Daddy.
I expect things to be smartened up at the palace. With our dear Cinderella there,
I'm sure they will be.
it doubtless will work out the best for all.
There's just one thing that worries me.
Oh, Mom, what? To me, everything seems wonderful.
Well, that's just a story about us being cruel to your sister Cinderella. You heard what he said?
I really did, why you've been the soul of kindness to her.
No one will believe that nonsense about Cinderella and the actions and the way the stepsisters in a month it will.
You're right, daughter. Of course they will.
Gotta credit people with some intelligence.
Well, that settles out. Now let's enjoy ourselves.